Hi, my name is Stuart Huang. Welcome to Introductory Statistics. I'm going to cover Section 3 of Chapter 3, focusing on Boxplot by using statistics to calculate it and plot it. But before we move on to the details, I want to give you a quick review so that we have a big picture of what descriptive statistic is. There are 5 major items in descriptive statistics, and we can use 5 keywords to describe them. It can be as easy as counting your 5 fingers of your hand. They are center, variation, probability, shape, and outlier. In section 3.1, we see the 3 measures for center: mean, median, and mode. We cover the details on how to calculate them separately, so we will not get into detail here. But because we will see median as the measure for center in Boxplot, so we will cover a little bit more detail on median. In this slide, we will see more on median. First, we see the relationship among median, quartiles, and percentiles. If you divide sorted data into 2 equal parts, we call it median. If you divide sorted data into 4 equal parts, we call it quartiles. If you divide sorted data into 100 equal parts, we call them percentiles. Then you will also see the 5 summary numbers in one box plot. They are Q0 to stand for minimum, which is equal to 0th percentile. And Q1 is the 25th percentile. Q2 equal to median, which is 50th percentile. That means 50% of the data is lower than median, and 50% of the data is higher than median. Then Q3 is 75th percentile, and then Q4 is maximum. In this slide, we see section 3.2, which was covered last time. The other 4 key words, 4 key items of the descriptive statistics. They are variation, probability, shape, and outlier. There are 2 measures for variation: range and standard deviation. Since we covered them before, we won't get into details again here. And there are 2 rules for the calculation of probability: Chebyshev rule for any arbitrary shape, and empirical rule for symmetric and mouse shape. Then shape, well, we can see it can be skewed to the right or skewed to the left or symmetric or any arbitrary shape. As for outlier, an outlier is an outstanding element of the data. So in Boxplot, we will be able to display all these 5 items in section 3.1 and 3.2. Now we come to section 3.3 to look at the Boxplot and statistics, which are the focus of the class today. There are 5 summary numbers contained in one Boxplot, and also the 5 keywords, the 5 key items of descriptive statistics are contained in one plot as well. Also, I will show you how to use statistics to easily calculate the 5 summary numbers and construct Boxplot. In this slide, we see the 5 summary numbers highlighted: minimum value Q0, first quartile Q1, median Q2, third quartile Q3, maximum value Q4 are all included in one Boxplot. if you draw 3 vertical lines where Q1, Q2, Q3 are, and then connected them by 2 horizontal lines, you can construct a rectangle, and that's why we call it box plot, because it looks like a box. Then you can connect Q0 to Q1 and Q4 to Q3 to construct the 2 whiskers. You also need to calculate interquartile range IQR, which is equal to Q3 minus Q1, to construct the fences. And fences will be used to identify outliers. In this slide, we see the fence, upper fence, which is equal to Q3 plus 1.5 IQR. In this case, there is no need to construct the lower fence because we don't have a lower outlier on the left hand side. And we can see that there is a circle on the right hand side because that is an outlier that lies outside of the upper fence. So we call it an outlier. And from the shape of the box, the position where the middle line lies with respect to the other 2 lines in the box, you can tell whether the shape is symmetric or skewed to the left or skewed to the right. In this case, it is symmetric because there are equal parts in this box. If the middle line lies closer to the right, the 3rd quartile, and it will be skewed to the left, and if it lies closer to the left hand side, Q1, and it will be skewed to the right. Therefore, you can see all the 5 key items in one box plot. Now I'm going to show you using StatDisk to construct box plot and calculate the 5 summary numbers. Okay, now I have invoked StatDisk here. Let's click on the data set and choose body temperatures of healthy adults under elementary statistics 12th edition for an example. When you click on it, the data will show up under column 1, label temperature. So here, then we want to calculate the 5 summary numbers by clicking on data and choose descriptive statistics. You see the number 1 in this drop-down menu, and you choose 1 because your data is under column 1. And the only thing you have to do is just to click on evaluate, and all the 5 summary numbers will be available for you. We can see minimum, 1st quartile, 2nd quartile, 3rd quartile, and maximum. Okay, among with many other descriptive statistics. Okay, then we click on data to choose box plot to construct the box plot. By click on number 1, temperature, because your data is under column 1, and select modify box plot. Don't select box plot because it will only give you minimum and maximum, not showing up outliers. So choose modify box plot, and you will see your outlier as asterisk here, along with Q1 97.8 and Q3 98.6 and maximum. Here you can see outlier, you can see center, you can see the variation 50% enclosed in this box and the rest of the 50% on the two tails, and the shape, which is slightly skewed to the left because median is closer to Q3. And so all the 5 summary numbers are included in one box plot, as we had mentioned before. So this will conclude our class today. By using step this, you can calculate the 5 summary numbers easily and construct box plot, which include the 5 key points of descriptive statistic in one plot. Okay, if any question, please feel free to contact me. I'll be very happy to assist you. Okay, let's call it an end for the day, and looking forward to seeing you next time. Have a great day. Bye.